Hi and welcome to Pink Lotus Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make seitan at home. What I'm going to be starting off is with the Vital wheat gluten, which you can actually buy from the store. There are different brands out there, but the one I'm actually going to be using today, if you are interested, is going to be the Azure Market brand actually, and it's the organic one. So what I'm going to be using is about half of this packet right here. And now it's up to you if you want to start off someone, if you're new to this, 1 cup. Now this is something a lot of the vegetarians actually do use instead of meat. It does have like a meat-like texture. So it has kind of like a spongy texture, I should say. It's nice and firm, and you can use it for making vegetarian like steaks, burgers, nuggets, you name it. There are a number of ways that you can use this wheat gluten. As you know, this is actually used for the elasticity of when you're making bread. So that's something also, if you've probably noticed on some of the ingredients on most of the bread that you buy from the store, if you look at the ingredients, you'll see wheat glutens more than likely is listed out there. So the way I make it is, it's going to be actually a spicy version. Now you can, change it according to your taste. And we're going to go ahead and start off with, I'm going to be using chili powder in this one. So I've got about a teaspoon. I'm going to put that right in. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the curry powder. Again, about a teaspoon. If you think it's too strong, you can always reduce it or use something else. Then I'm going to be using some granulated garlic powder. And that's about almost a teaspoon. And then sea salt. Now here I am using Himalayan pink salt. It doesn't necessarily have to be this particular kind. It's really a matter of preference. You can use regular sea salt or kosher salt. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and put that in right there as well. And my last ingredient I'm going to be using today, and I'll show you, is the nutritional yeast flakes. And this one, there are different brands. Again, this is the Red Star brand I've got. So this is pretty much what it is. I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to be using about a tablespoon, about a half of that. So that's what it looks like. Hope you can see it really close up. Now, meanwhile, I do actually have some water boiling right now because we're going to be cooking this in. So for right now, let me just go ahead and give this a quick mix just to get all the seasoning and everything combined together. Okay, that looks good. Now, what I have actually going on right now is 4 cups of water, and you can use actually vegetable broth instead, or any kind of broth. I mean, if you're not a vegetarian and you just still want to go and try it, I mean, chicken broth works fine, unless you want to try with beef broth, it's up to you. But what I am using is actually from, Maggi, the vegetable, the bouillon cubes right there. I'm going to be using 4 of these. Now to this, I'm going to go ahead and add the water in, and we have to mix it fairly quickly because it will start to combine everything together. So let's go ahead. As you can see, it is already starting to pick up really quickly. So let me just go ahead and give this a quick mix, and we'll be right back. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, I'm back right now, and this is the final product that you can see before we go ahead and put that into the my pot that I've got there cooking right now with the water actually. So right now I'm going to go ahead and let this rest for a bit, about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it up in little pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and put it right in. So I'll be right back. Alright, I've gone ahead and cut up some pieces. I just want to show you what the texture looks like. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's got the spongy texture. It's very stretchy at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this up into smaller pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and, I mean, if you want to cut into smaller slices, you can. One thing, what I do want to advise you is do not actually put them all together, because, for example, if you put it like this, it will stick eventually, and then you have to go ahead and remove these, because they tend to stick really well when they are, you know, let's say you cut these up and you just to make things easy, put them in a bowl, you will find that they're all stuck together, and so it'll take some time for you to remove them and to go and cook them. So I'm going to go and cut this up for a bit, and then I'm going to go and put the pieces into the boiling water. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and show you right now is I've got all the pieces put into the pot right now. It is actually it did come up to a boiling point already. So as soon as I put the pieces in right now, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and close the lid and let it come to a boil. We are going to go ahead and let it boil for about half an hour. And then I'm going to go ahead and drain it and then show you what it looks like. Alright, I'm back. I just went ahead and drained the seitan after having it being cooked for half an hour. Now there are times if you feel like if it's you know, starting to, the water has reduced, that it's about, you know, at the stage that it might stick to the bottom, you know, just go ahead and if you need to add more liquid you can, but you should be fine as if, you know, as long as you use the required amount and by the time it's already stopped cooking. So like I said, I went ahead and drained mine. As you can see, it's still piping hot right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what it looks like on the inside. So let me just go ahead and grab actually a piece, and then I'll go and cut it out. So let me just move this to the side, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this over here and show you what it looks like, just to give you an idea. So you see, now at this point it's already cooked, but for any recipe, see, this is what the texture looks like inside. As you can see, it's still nice and soft. So it does look like the soy chunks, if you ever have tried that. Kind of similar, but the good thing is it's not soy. Now at this point, now that it's already been cooked, you can go ahead and use this for any of your dishes that even has meat. For example, if you're doing beef stew, for any soups, if you want to fry it, you know, use it for any of your dishes with pasta, or even bake it. That's good. Flavor wise, like I said, you can change it according to your taste and do that, but right now it's set. So at this point, even I actually can go ahead, once it's cooled down, go ahead and use it for any kind of dish that you like. For example, if you want to make seitan curry, or even seitan nuggets, seitan burgers, steaks, you name it. So basically, you know, this is how the process goes. There are actually many things that you can create out of seitan, even grounding it and using as meatless grounds in any of your recipes. So, you know, that's basically the good thing about, although it has gluten in it. So there are some, you know, I understand there are people who are not, you know, maybe you're sensitive to gluten. So that's something you want to be aware of. But other than that, I've actually tried different kinds, you know, being using for vegetarian options. Soy being one of them, tofu, corn, and seitan. I hope actually you really enjoyed watching this video, and I had fun making it today. If you really enjoyed my video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. Until then, see you next time. Bye-bye.